Hey everyone, we're back here. This must be the place, episode 2. We are Pastor Ryan, Pastor Donovan. We are here at the Wailua Sugar Mill, specifically Mele Mele Bakery. What'd you guys get?
Yeah, so they were pouring this when we walked in, and I thought it looks really good. So I was like, I want that. So this is a strawberry matcha, and they actually put some actual strawberry puree in it. So I'm actually really excited to try it.
And I was excited to see that, but I looked at the menu and saw they had an ube matcha latte, and I'm Filipino, so I had to go with the ube. I went, oh, baby, that's a good one. No, keep rolling. So the lesson...
Don't bring Donovan.
That's the ube matcha latte. If you didn't catch that.
So we use our eyes to see the latte, and then we use our noses to
Yes,
pick this.
absolutely.
Yeah, so what are these?
A blueberry cheesecake bun. It looks like you got some cream cheese on it, some nice cinnamon roll touch-ins in there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Ryan, what did you get?
So when we walked in, it literally smelled like you walked into a cinnamon roll. So I was like, I need to get the cinnamon roll, so that's what I got.
It's giant too.
Yeah, it's huge.
I got the bagel weenie, which Pastor Ryan didn't say he wanted this first.
Actually did.
I'm sure we're both gonna support it.
And because sharing is caring, instead of just taking it for ourselves,
Yes.
we will be sharing it all. So we're gonna try it all, and you're gonna get 3 opinions of 3 different things.
Cheers.
The knife, get the knife away from me.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
I actually like this.
Like a pretzel dog. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ube,
Oh, wow.
strawberry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, matcha. There's a lot of matcha places in Hawaii. And you guys have both been to Japan where there's obviously the matcha. What do you guys think about this?
I love this because you get that really strong strawberry in the beginning and then the matcha on the end. Love it. Yeah, I've never had something like this before. It's really good.
Would you say that you liked it very matcha?
Matcha. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it matcha.
Sometimes when you do ube things, it's just the color and you can't taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, it's actually it blends well together.
Which one is this one?
Cinnamon roll and then the blueberry cream cheese, I believe.
Oh, it already feels like.
Soft and fluffy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That reminds me of when my mom would make cinnamon rolls when I was a kid. That flavor and that texture.
Yeah, some cinnamon rolls are like more pastry than cinnamon.
Yeah.
This is not that.
No.
This is so good.
Wow.
And the scent of that is so good.
Yeah.
If I could bottle that up and use that as my cologne, sign me up. Okay, this is a blueberry cheesecake bun, right?
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be sweeter than the other one, but then this one's actually...
Yeah, it's kind of balanced.
And the frosting, too, is not too sweet. It's tart.
Yeah.
You know, anytime I go with my grandma somewhere, she always goes, it's still sweet. It's still sweet. This is not too sweet. This is just right.
We liked it. A bunch of businesses around here, yeah, they're building something. You can hear it.
Yeah.
And, so go if you're ever in the area.
Under construction, a work in progress. Sorry.
Here's a good plug.
I think that's it for now until the next one. So.
Well, we're here at the Wailua Sugar Mill having a conversation with Pastor Ryan. And this place has some significance for you, right, Pastor Ryan?
Yeah, so actually I grew up in Wailua on the North Shore, and specifically the sugar mill where we're at, it's no longer really the sugar mill, but this is actually where my family worked for many, many moons. My grandfather was one of the workers in the fields, and my dad was actually a plantation Luna right around the corner. And I have very vivid memories of being a 4- and 5-year-old coming to visit dad at work, and he had his little office over there and getting an Orange Crush an Orange Crush soda.
So we're here at the Wailua Sugar Plantation talking about what God has done. I think it's a really awesome place to have this question, because the question for today is, what is God teaching you this year? How have you grown, right? Because this is a place that was significant to your childhood. What is something that God has taught you this year that's helped you continue to become all He created you to be?
Yeah, I think for me specifically is being more intentional in my spiritual walk. And especially because we're in the season of discipleship at the church, I'm realizing with all the changes that are happening in ministry and church and my personal life that I need to be more intentional, like in my prayer life, in relationships, in ministry, and how we lead, love, and shepherd, as Uncle Dan would say, and really, really leaning into what does that look like. I think for me, that's what I found.
That's awesome. And I think it's funny that, we had just talked about, or I just preached about when life doesn't go as planned. And at every stop, there's something that isn't going as planned. And here, they're doing construction behind the scenes. I don't know if you can hear the construction nail guns going off, but again, we're all a work in progress. We're all under construction. And I think it's God kind of bringing ourselves to the attention that, hey, we all have things that we're growing in, all things that we have to continuously be built up in. And for me, it's kind of the same thing as you, but in a different way. You talked about intentionality. For me, it's been identity. Right? Because in order to be intentional, you need to know who God created you to be. Because God created each one of us to be unique and to be different. Right? The Bible says in Psalm 139 that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that God has crafted you uniquely. And out of all the different people in the world, all the 8 billion people, there's only one you. And so one thing that God's been teaching me in this season is really leaning into the person that God created me to be, rather than the expectations that other people want me to be. Because maybe you feel this at home or wherever you are, that you know that God's created you to be someone, but whether it's the pressures of the world or the people around you, maybe your work or your bosses, or even your family, sometimes people can put these expectations on you that you weren't ever meant to be. And they're trying to fit you into this mold that God didn't intend for you. And so for me, God is teaching me about identity. And the thing that he told me, I love how God talks to me, because sometimes he's really real and just he says it straight and to the point. And he told me this. He said, Donovan, wear your own bebedies. And so today, I want to encourage you, wear your own bebedies. And it sounds crazy, because you wouldn't wear somebody else's bebedies, right? That's meant for
I would
them.
hope not.
I would hope not, right? But sometimes we try to do that. We try to wear other people's bebedies. It's just like King David and Saul, right? When David's about to face Goliath, Saul gives David his armor, and he says, wear this because this is going to protect you when you go into battle. But when David puts it on, it says in 1 Samuel that David said, I'm not comfortable in this. This wasn't built for me. And the same is true for you too, that God created you to be unique, that he set you apart. And so don't try to wear someone else's armor. Be who God created you to be, so that you know your identity and you can be intentional with the time that God has given you, because you only have so much time here on earth, right? And we want to make sure that we do the things that God has created us and called us to do, rather than the things that even we plan, because his plan is so much better than ours. Well, thanks for joining us for this conversation. So we're going to be continuing this again for one more episode next week. So make sure you tune into church early so you can check that out. Aloha.